So very early on here, we're going to see the result of this game. Really, who's going to have the lead by 15 minutes? Because if C9's jumped out to a huge lead, they would be in control. But if they haven't, Team W might take this one home.
But you know exactly what game plan they're trying. It's only slowly building. But every time Aurelion Sol goes missing, further action goes bot side. This time, though, the Aurelion Sol's actually top side.
Coverage for Impact, TP in for WWE also. But actually, Impact might be okay. Jensen, he's going to make it! Maybe in time! 957 goes down. First blood to Impact and Shie. Forced to flash, does get the counter kill as Jensen now already burned the heal. Might have to flush back towards the turret, is trying to buy a bit more time, and WE, they'll pull away. Condi almost goes down as well. Actually, Jensen still fighting Shie, but that, bad times there. The voice of light. They line up, and Jensen snipes him down.
Just hit level 6, popped it out, got the mana for it as well. Things go better than expected, and I think WE was surprised that, sure, they knew Aurelion Sol would leave lane, but going topside, that wasn't the original plan of this draft. They're just on information. It's a human ward here from Condi.
Condi's in a smart position, but this can also be a 5-man dive for C9. So Condi will surprise him here, but what does C9 bring? They got Shen as well.
Now they know, but here comes Jensen. Stun already lands in. Staging out, going to be committed. Condi flashes out, but Impact follow flashes for the kill. Dive,
they want everybody.
C9 looking for a Jensen, going to tank a few turret hits, and Impact, he's going to go in next. Tornado down, Mystic flashes out of the stun, but Ben, not so lucky. Smoothie able to take him down, and they get first turret gold, and Jensen chasing down Mystic, barrier pop, but that's not enough!
4,000 gold, 8 minutes into the game by C9. When you draft up these early game compositions, this is exactly what you're hoping for.
Basically, this entire game, they haven't been allowed to push out that far, but the decisiveness to make the call now is going to be a fun thing to track, because C9, this is their time.
To Team W's credit, they have 2 Farsight totems, and now they're going for
Smoothie, a flash time, but Sneaky, getting a Sand United Smoothie. Trying to survive the feast, makes that easier. Shea able to get that kill. Impact still moving around, but Jensen finding the flank does good damage to Condi. Mystic, though, allowed to free here. They're going to take to the control, but a great time. They can move them back in. Mystic able to take down Jensen. That's 2 kills they didn't want to give away.
And it was 1 team fight away from breaking. They get Smoothie, they take down Jensen, and they're actually pushing a power play right now.
It was insane how good that ward was. It was placed much earlier. A flank TP aggressive move made it 20 minutes, and the prize is going to be big.
And unfortunately for C9, this has kind of been one of their things. They've improved so much over the last 18 months. Never mind, though, actually, initiation started. Contract, he's going to get silenced. Staging out, not quite enough. Gets knocked into the bounce house. 957 takes an impact, made it in, but Ben barely alive to monsoon his way to safety. Jensen burned the ulti for a lot of burst. But WE again live with 5.
Ben not dying there means our sensors up, means that the team is still healed. Impact's trying though.
Mystic got tons of damage, still not enough through all the heals and the barrier, forcing the fight. He burns down the Shie! Finds the snipe. WE do it again.
Aurelion Sol was silenced, so it actually contracted all 5.
Oh no, Jensen trying to make the play, but Shie gets a double kill. Takes him down, and Cena walk in and all die.
These fights are so close, but WE have drafted such a WE comp. These Cockwalk comps are their bread and butter, and the bread and butter right now is stronger than the American pie.
Sneaky again, just can't really stay here, and this turret's gonna melt. C9 know they need to make a play, but they need to set up, can't find it. Silence again, finds on, and they're Sneaky, getting a knockback in, no! Oh, not quite enough for the Gragas, and now C9 gonna try and shred through, but Ben is doing so much work with her Giant ulti, and C9 just cannot hold. They're gonna lose this inhib, and maybe more. Sneaky the next target, but he nets out from under Condi's body slam. 957 though, wants to take him down. Locket is good. Jensen back from the dead, out of the fountain, towards that, into the turret, they grab the shutdown. Jensen also taking a little bit too much, but Mystic took down Jensen and goes down to Sneaky.
Jensen is the one who carried that fight from the back end for C9, because that was nearly game over.
They can group up for the fast cone if they want.
Ooh, 957, maybe caught actually. Contract gonna commit the ultimate eruption dodge by everyone else. He's actually taking a lot of damage and forced a flash cast from Condi to separate the rest of the fight. C9 looking to regroup. Sneaky needs to be careful. Mystic, such a big crit from that net.
For a little bit longer. They're just gonna push up here, and now they're forcing the fight.
Shea looks for he wants Sneaky, but the stanchion now is gonna keep him alive. Contract finds the dunk as the rupture tags Sneaky. Now again, Condi gonna get locked in. Impact following through with the taunt. Maybe got a little too fast. Spirit's Refuge, nice as well from Impact, and Mystic moving forward, but the W's gonna wear off eventually. And our Contract, beautiful tornado, stuffs the re-engage.
He's at half health right now, and the minions are no longer there. That puts Team WE immediately into the bear, and they're forcing this. They have the Cho'Gath.
Sneaky again moved up, the Baron already down. Good feast there from 957. Impact into the backline of C9 trying to play this. Jensen knocked up by the rupture. Silence not going to quite follow. Mystic kept back by the voice of light. Frontline holding though for WE.
And no real initiation here. Cask is down. WE are all about walking up to an objective, having the tanks in the front, and using their double 80 carries to park them down. We're actually seeing C9 make a straight translation to Elder. Describe how the frontline battles will go in this particular next fight, though, because the armor stacking has not happened from C9, understandably.
Going for a contract, splashes in. Impact also getting ported through. Condi maybe in trouble with the rest of WE are here. Condi eating down with Impact force back to the team. Just
heals everyone to full at the back end of that fight.
Because the sort of stand we saw from C9 around Baron was only possible with 2 lanes pushing against 2 super minion waves. That'll be really hard to do.
Sneaky in trouble with trying to heal back up with the Ardent Sensor, kiting around a lot of that. CC actually in 957, maybe in trouble. CC, goes down to Sneaky. To actually use it and still die, just not enough there for 957. Well, inside track for WE onto the mid inhibitor, and it is down for now, but again, Super's riding in, might threaten the Nexus turret. C9 gonna take the long way around, maybe.
This could be a big point of conflict. Team W want this control so that they can then cheat towards the Baron, but C9 don't want to let him
Condi
out.
split onto Sneaky, moves it back into the team, and the Wild Growth is burnt down now. 957 the target, but Mystic is unleashing hell. Again, WE now actually on the wrong side, but Impact took too much damage there. C9 don't really have cooldowns.
Yeah, track them on both sides. Stand United wasn't used. Ben has his ultimate, just redemption to heal everyone to full.
Very unsafe as Sneaky keeps taking pot shots from the Corki. C9 forced to see Baron control. Condi even looking for the flank here. Not going to land it, Sneaky, be careful. Contract doesn't quite get the knockup, but there's the stage and the Wild Growth again. 9.5 seconds the target, Mystic and Condi almost go down. Jensen did so much damage with his ultimate.
This is where not opting for Warmogs and instead going for Stoneplate Locket is actually hurting C9 because Contracts has not been able to heal up as many other Warmogs tanks would. Meanwhile, Ben did heal fairly substantially with the ultimate, and 957 has Warmogs.
It's lose-lose here. Baron's so low, or it's on base.
Jensen not here. Contracts maybe can find a miracle steal. Doesn't get it. Beast is good, but he flashes out to safety. Now Impact trying to take the brunt of the damage. Shea moves back in. It's dead. Taken down by Contracts. 5v4 for C9, but Baron went to WE.
Notice there are no summoners on the initiators, but summoners on all the carries. It's so difficult to pull the engaged Condi once.
957 can't get in. Elder Dragon over to C9. Impact over to Toll it up. They're going to try and burn down the front line with the Elder Dragon buff. Sneaky going for the damage, but Mystic is positioned well. It's so tight as a redemption. Oh. But oh my god, that damage. Voice of Light flashed out of by Mystic. Contracts though still going. Looks to dunk Shea. Almost goes down, but he flashes out of the way.
A lot of indecision by Team WE right there. They didn't know if they wanted to commit to inhibitors or fight at the Elder Dragon, and then they end up picking a fight against an Elder Dragon C9 team who burns multiple summoners on Team WE and now pushing
because it's difficult.
82,000.
Wow. It's a lot of damage.
Contracts almost double.
Mystic has
Mystic actually going to the front. He's going to go down. Oh, he actually killed Sneaky before he died. 4v4. 957 late to the
I don't know if they have the damage here, C9.
GA might have enough. Impact pops the stone play, but 957 is chasing. Here comes Condi, looking for the flank. Silence Rupture in onto Impact. Body slam on a Contract, but Impact flashes out. Knockback on a smoothie. Cask is not good. But GA, he's still a marksman. Gonna try and shoot down C9. Jensen looking to buy time. Voice of Light pushes them back, but it's only 2. Gets interrupted. They're still running as Contract goes back in, flashes out. Has to save
all
his teammate
right now because one team still has an 80 carry. It's GA from the mid lane. That's why they're feeling confident right now.
I just couldn't actually stutter step.
All right,
stutter step.
Roller coaster's not done yet. Baron is up. Condi flashed up in the Cataclysm. Everyone's back alive though. Mystic running back towards his team.
Not there yet.
In a temporary 5v4, but 957 here for the flank. Contracts does so much work onto Condi, but now Mystic finally arrives. Rupture misses from 957. Redemptions reset both sides of the team fight. Mystic takes damage. He took down Jensen.
How is Mystic finding these crits in these team fights? It's still hard for C9 to run through, but without Aurelion Sol there, here they come.
Sneaky has to play the fight of his life, but CA straight into there. Damage is good, but he's alive for longer. Condi, but it takes him down. Mystic fighting Contracts, but he gets that kill. And WE make it 3, make it 4 as Impact goes down.
Critical Strike Cogmore, of all things in a tournament, dominated by the Rageblade Witsend on hit build. Got the crits it needed, took down the targets, and WA win. A slobber knocker of a game 1.
Absolutely insane. Inhib goes down, and WE at just barely 54 minutes will best C9 in the only team fight they needed.